Hey there, I'm Chris with Ricker Ford, and today I got a good one for you. So I'm going to be twisting some unique cut bar stock. So I have angle iron right here. I got some rebar. You can see what that looks like when you twist it out. Went ahead and pre-cut this 1/4 of an inch rod for the cube twist. This one I've never, all these have already been done before. There's nothing new that I'm doing today. I just wanted to bring you along to show you what they look like as they're being made. This, I just went ahead and drilled holes through it. I want to see what this would look like. It might even just end up being a mangled piece of metal by the end of it. And then this is a dragon pre-cut. I already pre-cut this. This ends up being dragon scale twist, or they call it the shark tooth twist. So I'll go ahead and get these items heated up one by one, and go ahead and use my twisting wrench. In some cases, like the rebar, I'll probably be using some vice grips just because there's nothing to really grab onto. Alright, so let's get the forge lit. Okay, first up is going to be the rebar. All right. Okay. So, what did I learn from that? Well, twisting rebar, pretty boring. All right. Next up, put some angle iron in there, and yes, I'm most likely going to be using the vice grips on the angle iron. This, I've seen this before. This is actually pretty neat. Let that heat up. That actually, every time I see that, it gives me goosebumps. That twist is amazing. So that's just regular angle iron. Saw Black Bear Forge do this one, and he saw somebody else do this one. So there's hardly anything new under the sun when it comes to blacksmithing, but that one's actually a really neat, really neat twist. And another cool thing about it is it kind of puts a hole down the center. So, very cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go do the next one. Alright, so this is pre-cut for the dragon skin, the dragon twist, or the shark tooth twist. So you see those teethy, jaggedy teeth. Anyways, I basically cut down the center of the bar and then cut on an angle going towards one direction on every single side. And what that does is gives it that image once twisted. It's like teeth. It's a pretty wild looking twist. So let's go ahead and get that heated up and then get to it. Alright, so this one I ended up having a little bit of issues with. Accidentally sheared it, twisted it a little too hard originally. So that's basically what it's supposed to look like. And for the most part, it is there, but this one kind of was a sloppy one. But that's typically what they look like. Which aesthetically is pretty neat looking. Alright, next up is the cube twist. Yeah, this one pretty simple, so I just cut it down the center, both sides, and then along the edge slices about halfway. So I go halfway into the stock on both ends. Try to keep them even. That way when you twist it, it looks like it all stays even. So let me go ahead and heat this one up. Alright, so cube twist is always, I think that it's very sophisticated looking, very interesting. So that actually turned out really well. All right, so we're gonna head on to the next. So I'm actually really interested to see how this turns out. I've never done this one before, so hopefully it's something worthwhile. All right, let's go ahead and stick her with the fire. Look at that dragon's breath. That's ridiculous. Let's see. About 4 inches. Alright, so it's kind of neat looking. I know for sure that if I kept twisted it's going to shear off, but let's go ahead and bring it to its max. If I cold twist this, let's see what happens. Obviously, if you cold twist something, it's going to shear off a little bit easier. But it's kind of neat looking. Kind of looks like a gun barrel. It radiates the heat, but I'd say it's interesting, but I don't think I would necessarily put this in anything I do. Kind of looks like coral, just a little bit, but I guess if I'm trying to get a very unique style, I could introduce this into a piece, but for the most part, I think I'll stay away from this twist. All right, so that was a fun little experiment. Went over some interesting pieces. I had some casualties along the way. A dragon twist. It sheared right off. It still looks very cool. but and then cube twist ended up turning out great, so I might turn that into I don't know, could be a pole. Make that into a cabinet pole. Now the angle iron, I really like this twist. Just comes out looking so neat. Get a closer look on this. Yep. So that one definitely be put into some of my work. And then this weird, strange looking, almost alien looking twist. Actually looked something organic, so I might use this for an aesthetic on something. Pretty interesting. Never made that one before. And of course, rebar. Pretty boring across the page. So yeah, I'm sure somebody's figured out a way to make rebar interesting when they twist it, but I don't know how interesting you can make rebar. I've seen people smush it horizontally, larger pieces of rebar. That looks kind of cool when they do that. So, let me know down in the comments which one you think is your favorite. My favorite by far is going to be the angle iron twist. Just very pleasing looking. I like the cube twist too, but by far this is my favorite one I did today. Alright, so thanks for watching. Like and share this video. I'll be bringing more content, a lot of more experimental things, just as even a visual reference in the future. I could always go back to my archives and check out what I did. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you learned something. All right, thank you.